Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of 60 Seconds Reatomized. This is interesting to me, because this is as far as I got with it. I don't know if this is persistent throughout multiple playthroughs. I wouldn't think it is, but I know on, I think the last one I attached a cannon. But sorry for the videos. That's school, that's how it be sometimes. So we're gonna play another Apocalypse, and I think I'm in a space to where I can regularly upload again. So we're gonna pump out a new one of these videos. Okay, where all of my family is on this half, I would like to, I didn't, give me it, come on, give me the thing, too big, give me a soup can, oh shit, it's over here, drop it, alright, family time. Oh, you're so big. Get a soup can. Drop it. Get the wifey. Get the axe. Drop it. Get the child. Get the book. Get the flashlight. Oh, we don't have the radio, guys. We don't have the radio. Fuck. Get out of my way, things. Oh. I don't think we did good. I think that's what I would consider a very bad run. I hope there's some food and water in there. We got a lot of different, like, items. We just didn't get a lot of water or soup. Yeah, we got 2 things of water, and we didn't get the radio. But we came with some playing cards, so they should be all fine. Day 1 is nothing, so we're just gonna go ahead. We have the gas mask, so we can go ahead and send somebody out on day 3. Y'all are all good. What is that? It seems like a distant rumble, but it's getting louder. Why is everything shaking? Oh god, quake, quake. Grab something and hold on. So I think it's to save the item. I want to save gas mask. Yeah, my flashlight broke. So you guys are thirsty now. That's not good enough. You gotta be dehydrated. Fuck it, Ted. You got this. I guess you should never send. I always volunteer Timmy to die first. I don't know if that's fair to Timmy. So Timmy's gone. One less mouth to feed, and he shouldn't get sick. Dehydration, huh? Already. Sorry. We have plenty of distant relatives, but none of them... Yeah, I remember this one. Look in the book for a picture of our uncle. And there he is. Found the photo. And everybody's good. Wouldn't you know it, our dear Mary Jane keeps a diary. For some reason, don't read her diary out loud. I don't want to make Mary Jane run away or kill any of you. Y'all are good. Really do not have any water. It is quite worrisome. Thirsty, hungry, thirsty, hungry, thirsty, hungry. Oof. As we were considering alternatives to canned soup diet, a sudden knock on the door broke our line of thought. It turned out we were visited by a band of survivors who were in pretty bad shape. All they wanted was something to drink, a bite to eat, or at least clean bandages. I'll give them a can of soup, but cannot afford to give them water. Our visitors had problems finding enough words to express gratitude. Many tears were shed, smiles were exchanged, smiles and hugs were exchanged, and they wished us all the best. It was a great feeling helping someone else. They left soon after to seek shelter in the ruins in our town. I think those are the siblings. No, that's During night we heard some suspicious sound coming from behind our door. We peeked out this morning. We saw a leather suitcase, no address. Yeah, we're desperate already. We're just gonna try to open it and hope it has something good. And she got sick. It was a biological weapon. Okay. Dehydration. Dehydration, starving. We're really low on supplies. Oof. Don't have a radio. Timmy, I need you to come back with some stuff. Yeah, don't have a radio. You're starving now. You're sick and starving, and you're just hungry. For an isolated fallout shelter, we sure have a lot of disturbances. Something has been making a lot of noise since dawn and we couldn't sleep. It seems to be coming from under the floor, and coincidentally we found a manhole that we could use to go down and check. Take the X. Maybe you can find supplies. Hey, Timmy, you brought food and stuff. Oh, you got injured. And we got a new flashlight. You didn't break the gas mask. That's pretty good. He found a mutated crocodile or an alligator or something else with a giant mouth with plenty of teeth. Oh, that was in the sewer thing. But he's back. And on the edge of the town there used to be a big parking lot. Now it's more like a junkyard. Most vehicles are completely wrecked or burned down. We figured it was still worth checking out. Under the burnt remains of picnic table, we found some bottled water. These bottles were not... Okay, so we got 2 bottles, 2 cans, a flashlight. We spotted some sort of vehicle. I'm guessing that is the ice cream truck. Hurt and hungry, sick and hungry, starvation. Good haul, Timmy? Our patience is wearing thin. We thought it would be a good idea to take a quick look outside and see if there's any trouble in the area. As we were about to step outside, a pair of animal eyes flashed in the darkness, and their owners started growling in the most terrifying way. We had moments to decide what to do. So here's the thing. I feel like I've had this encounter before, and flashlight is a peaceful option. That scares them away or something. But it was flashlight. Flashlight. We're doing flashlight. Fuck it. Flashlight all the way. Okay, nobody's dead. We decided to check what's coming. Guess what? It's a dog. The poor thing was seeing tired, so we let it stay with us for the night. When we open the door, let it out. It still hasn't returned. Hopefully it'll come back later. There's a doggo. Can we get it like the cat? I genuinely... I do not know. Mary Jane, it's your turn. Take that gas mask. I think... Was it day 15 is when it clears up outside? And you can go out there without a gas mask? So they're all... You're dehydrated. You're having a bad time. Dehydrated. Breathe calmly. 1, 2, 3. That's better. Don't panic. Don't panic. We need to open the door. This instant we're all gonna die. Don't do it. Okay, nobody's looking crazy. Keeping the door closed is the right thing to do, but the tensions are a little high. Starvation. That's it. Timmy got back to the shelter from his expedition and looked fine, but it turned out he had hurt his hand on a piece of rusty metal and the wound was infected. Doesn't look like it's healing up. We have to patch it up. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Timmy. I have to cut your arm off. Okay, he still has an arm. I broke the axe. Timmy was very brave about the idea of cleaning up his wound with a heated axe blade. It was a bit painful, but it was soon over. The axe was no shape to be used again. I guess that's on me for jumping straight to, we have to chop Timmy's arm off. Dolores, you're sick already? Go answer the phone. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors in the nearby town valley. Started exchanging information. The call was cut short. I think that might be the siblings. You're in agony. Ted might die soon. Don't have that either. Oh, it was a little bark. Did we get a doggo? If there's one thing we need to do, it's to use a radio on a regular basis. Yep, still not doing that. Still cannot afford to do that. Dehydration, you're also in agony. Ooh, low on water. We were about to take a cautious peek outside when a furry beast jumped on us. A good thing our hearts were not battered by a fat, heavy hamburger diet, because it was our dog friend, and not a mutant lurking to chew our bones. Good boy. He seems to be hungry. So I'm going to give him this can of soup, and here's the reasoning. I think this is a cursed run already. And I'm going to come... I got an achievement for getting a cat. I bet you there's an achievement for getting a dog. And going away with something in this playthrough. And it's going to be an achievement for a dog. That's my goal. I did not get an achievement pop up. The dog was back to its former self in under an hour. We don't know what they put in that soup, but man, that stuff's good. We decided the dog needed a name, and the right name for him was Pancake. Come here, Pancake. Who's a good boy? Pancake stayed around for a while, but was gone the next morning. Well, we might be dead before he comes back. I thought it would have been. Because if he needs another can of soup, we're screwed. Dolores and Timmy both love to read. They're also both craving some fun and challenge that doesn't include radioactive agony or being eaten by a mutant raccoon. They decided to hold a competition to see who could read the scout book faster. Go for it. Is that Mary Jane back? Oh. See, here's the problem. Mary Jane broke our fucking gas mask. We're almost out of water. She's gonna die of being sick, and that's gonna be game over. And they destroyed my book. Cool. Our expedition reached a church. So here's the thing. We got a soup. Got some water. Ted's dead. You didn't get a med kit is the problem. Mary Jane, you were supposed to get a med kit. We're closed off in a tiny shelter and our supplies are very limited. If we want to survive, it's time for desperate measures. We know there's a group of elderly people hiding in the ruins of the local retirement home. They must have some supplies. In our opinion, we need them more. I'm gonna do it in hopes that we get a med kit. I'm gonna be an asshole. Didn't get a med kit, guys. Got a harmonica. It's not. It was not the ideal scenario. Okay. Here's my thinking. If Dolores dies, it's game over. But we don't have a med kit. Dolores is probably close to dead anyways because we don't have a med kit. I think sending her out there would allow her to not be on the timer of how long she's sick. So I'm gonna take the chance. Alright. She is taking that. Dehydration. Bad day for you. Some door-to-door salesman found his way to our shelter. We remember him from before the apocalypse. He came over with a bunch of leaflets and tried to convince us to join something called Astro Citizen, but we refused. Now he wants supplies and says he will reveal some state secrets in return. Fuck off. I don't have the supplies for you, dude. As a rule, we don't trust door-to-door salesmen, especially ones who attempt treason. I'm really good at speaking today. We told him to go back to whatever planet he dropped to Earth from, and he's mad. Hungry, tired, hungry. Sorry about the yawning. We were admiring the radioactive landscape when we saw a young woman dressed in ragged camo clothing. She had a nasty-looking rifle, but she hailed us in a polite enough manner. She claims to be a hunter, tracking a big mutated spider. I don't have any ammo for you. So I've never had ammo. Like, I've always given you ammo? I think this is the first time I didn't have the ammo for you? I don't know. So I don't know what happens. Don't have a radio. Oh? If there's one thing we need to do is use a radio on a regular basis to catch an emergency broadcast. Starvation. Pancake came back today very agitated about something. He really wanted us to get out and follow him somewhere in the neighborhood. Seems a bit risky. But maybe he's on something big. We're going to take the map. We're going to follow him. Oh, I got an achievement. New order. I don't know what it's for. But the cursed run is less cursed now. We came away with something. So she brought the rifle back. Okay, when we reached our local police station, we were surprised to hold on. Let's figure out what Pancake wanted first. A well-prepared hiker always takes a map. That's what we always say. Thanks to our trusty atlas, we were able to take a look at the devastation of our town and get back home, or rather a shelter, just in time for dinner. Pancake tagged along for a while, but left before we got to the bunker. When we reached our local police station, we were surprised to find it staffed by police officers. That's an admirable call of duty right there. We couldn't say we knew any of them, but they had uniforms and badges, so surely they are the law in this part of the wasteland. It seems like they started writing it down for everyone to see. The exterior of the station and the walls are now covered with inspiring signs like New Order, the world is ours. The policemen were quite nervous. While we were around, after a short chat, they gave us some food. And then there was some ammo. Okay. No clue what that's about, but that was like a random thing that we could see, and we saw it. Timmy? We're about to finish our dinner, if you could call it that, when we heard someone knocking on the door. Oh yeah, take my ammo. What did we get? Oh, we got a radio! Mary Jane's quite hungry. If only we also got a med kit. Timmy? Timmy, take the flashlight. I believe in you. I want you to use your keen eyes to look at things. Dehydration. A sleazy looking trader. No, I'm not gonna do it this time because it gives us the cat. We've already done the cat and we're not gonna survive long enough. Grandparents always told us to never buy anything without looking. Cool, no one needs anything today. Our previous expeditions reported a strange vehicle nearby, and the last trip to the surface confirmed this discovery. It's an armored and weaponized ice cream truck. No wheels, no gas, wasting away out there. How about we turn it into an art project? So I have a rifle. So this is, I think it's persistent throughout multiple playthroughs. That's interesting. So what happens when we complete it? We broke our gun. We stormed the local decoration store, shouting battle cries, shooting wildly, at least until a rifle jammed. We found American flags and banners, so okay, that's what it looks like now. You're not doing too good. We decided to have some fun today and play a game or two. The first one was picking the game we were going to play. Took us most of the day. We still haven't made up our minds. Okay. We played I Spy and it was pretty fun for the first 3 minutes. After that, everyone got bored of the letter W. I have a radio this time. Made contact. The military is out there and they're coming for us. All we need to do now is wait patiently. Timmy? Oh, Pancake's hurt. I can't save him. That's not Timmy knocking. We didn't think anything could be worse than a nuclear bomb dropping on our heads. We were wrong. We buried Pancake next to the shelter in a nice place right under what used to be our white fence. We had thought about eating him, But there are some lines you do not cross, even in dire circumstances. So we did not get Pancake. Timmy really needs to come back. Give me your freedom, please. Timmy's back without a medkit, Timmy. It's the one thing. So they gave us a gun. And then Timmy found a flashlight and some water. Well, that's... Timmy, you're the worst fucking... You're sick. You're also sick. Oh, we're so fucked. Gotta send one of them out. The day has come. We can't keep lying to ourselves. The shelter isn't big enough for all of us. Someone has to leave and make their luck on the radioactive. Can I choose nobody? Why were we trying to kick people out? Sure, we may be dehydrated, starving, terribly injured, deathly sick, and going insane, but that's no reason to kick anyone out. A family that survives an atomic blast together stays together. That's our motto, and we'll stick with each other until the bitter end, which is coming fast. We might all die tomorrow. So that's where we're at. I almost sent Timmy out there. Mary Jane, it is your turn. Take a fucking flashlight, dude. I don't give a shit. I need you to find a med kit. Fast. You're in bad shape. We're out of food, too. Yes, remove the source of the stench, please. There is a stench coming from the wall. We need to get rid of it, and we got a soup can. We got a motherfucking soup can. We looked in the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or other mutated sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him, so we confiscated it and gave the rat a proper burial. You're diseased now. You're diseased now. Timmy, go get something. Found an axe. It's not a med kit. That's how I would describe an axe. Being safe down here is much better than being pulverized out there, but that doesn't mean we don't want to go outside. Maybe we could take a walk soon. The neighborhood is pretty peaceful. So here's the thing. Mary Jane, I really need you to come back. We have the most curious visitors today. One of them was making a sound. Okay, so Holy Grail, gonna give him a look at the map. And it's a radio day. Okay, they did not. They gave me a book. It's not a med kit though. Definitely not describe a book as a med kit. I accidentally skipped over that last one, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't think I had an option. You're back. Mary Jane. Mary Jane, I'm gonna need you to look at the slot for my med kit and tell me what the fuck is your problem. We're dying, Mary Jane, and you failed us. Alright. Got the flashlight. Got a tomato soup can. Got some water. Got a gas mask. Someone's following us now. We were able to catch a military broadcast again. This time they're asking us to get out with a flashlight and signal their plane to get us after dark. Do it. How'd it go? Everything was going as planned, but then the flashlight stopped working. We were lucky to get it fixed just in time to hear the distant roar of the plane engine. We're pretty sure the pilot saw us. Let's see if they get back to us. Starvation. Timmy, take the axe with you. Nope, she's dead. Cause Mary Jane, you fucking failed them. You fucking didn't get a medkit, Mary Jane. You didn't get a medkit. You had, it was all up to you. I told you before you went out, get a med kit, and you came back with not a med kit. We were 100% on successful expeditions, though. Survived 42 days. It was a pretty cursed run. I did not get enough supplies at the start. And then we never got a med kit at all. So, thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace out. Goodbye.